Right. So the market was rallying to the upside and then pulled away, right, to the downside. Right. So this was an obvious move that, okay, smart money was looking to buy back at this area. If you look back here, it was a nice resistance level. Tap here, induced the shorts, and market came back in. Obviously, big smart money was willing to buy back at this area, and the market just shifted the zone to the upside. All right. Okay, let's get rid of this. All right. So the low of the week was set. Okay. On Monday, they came in and then they just spiked right through it earlier on during the course of the day. All right. I actually saw this. I think it was way too late for me to do anything, to do much about it. But we do see something developing over here in terms of the market edging higher. Also, a quick look at the USDCAD. Okay, we'll get to that. I'm sure you guys remember the short we spoke about on the USDCAD. I think that was on Tuesday. Okay, the reason why I'm pulling back to that is because of similar type of setup that it's actually doing right now. Okay, now you can see here's a nice previous area which got violated on the low. Okay, which really tells us that it was just a clearing of the stops on the low side, and the market should edge higher. Okay, continue on the move to the upside, and I'll call again probably a nice long over here. If you get a nice pullback, if you get a decent pullback, probably to around these areas, because from where the actual market is right now, yeah, that's a bit too deep as a scalping opportunity. But I mean, in terms of profit targets, okay, if you at least catch halfway the move here to the high, you're looking at 61 pips. To this second area here, it's like 93 or 88 pips. All right, so probably have a good risk reward. This definitely looks to me like a clearing of the stops, and the market should move higher. So short, I mean longs would suffice. Okay. Now, likewise, if you're looking at the USDCHF should be edging lower. Okay, as it looks to be right now. Okay, I'll just quickly go into USDCHF because I think we might have opportunities on these markets right now. Okay, USDCHF, you can see on the daily time frame, I've marked off my levels. You have 95.48. That is, for me, the best level. Well, the most recent level, rather. Okay, there are other levels, the lowest being 94.40. Yeah, 94.40. If we look here, obviously, there's a lot more space on the downside for the market to go. You can see a sort of like a multi-year hit. They tapped this, some market hit this high during October, September 2015, came back in, hit that high. So that's why we're really just seeing a downward trending market. Okay, I'm not convinced of the long yet. Okay, don't see reversal as yet, because they still haven't broken any major levels. Because if we go back to the 4 hour, for instance, this has dropped down, pull back in, spiked, hasn't broken any major levels. All right, so I'd love to see them come and break these levels, 76.16 at least. If they break this, edging higher, then I'll basically call this as a reversal. But this is just a pullback similar to the one that they did a few weeks ago. Okay, so I'm keeping my short bias on this. I was expecting a market to spike above this high here, right? So I was expecting the market to spike above the high, which is at 96.94. Market hasn't really come back here. Okay. I also have a binary options trade. I think it's end of day, somewhere around here. The market just rose like 20 something pips, and hopefully it's probably somewhere near my entry right now. So hopefully I'll get an ITM on that. Okay, so I'm looking for the market to edge lower, right? Although I don't see an opportunity as yet, might still. Okay, what's going on there? Okay, can you guys see my screen? Okay, sure, boss. All right. So that's where I'd love to see the market come back in on the upside, and we can see that the market has just been playing around these areas. Okay, it's sort of like a been in consolidation. We do see a bit of a pattern where the market broke this high. Okay, came back in. This was the buying zone again. Market shifted up, came back down just below the spike, and then just shifted to the upside as a continuation move. Right. But in a general sense, the market has just been chopping sideways. So we'd love to see the market come back, hit these highs, get a brilliant entry or a decent entry might happen during the Asian session, and the market should follow and roll over to the downside. Okay. All right, now USDJPY. All right, let's check out USDJPY. I was actually expecting the market to fall off after this move here. 114.31. I'm not sure if I did do this market in the analysis on Tuesday, but I mean, I just missed the opportunity completely. They came in with the first step. I saw the market when it was still in consolidation, and with the second tap, right, I was expecting a bit of a flashing of the stop, so to speak, before the market lunged to the downside, and I actually did get that, but unfortunately I wasn't in front of my trading terminal at the time. Okay, so we should see the market roll down. Okay, nothing major, just a bit of a pullback. And if you're looking for a re-entry, because I still do believe UJ will rise. Okay. Okay, let me. All right, guys. Okay, but I'd say around 182. Okay, that would be something worthwhile in terms of pips. Right, so from where the market is right now, that's 130 pips. If you're already in short on the move, but like I said, this structure looks to me like it's going to continue to the upside. We are going to see a bit of a pullback though, like we have done so already. Okay, I mean, in terms of opportunities, there was an opportunity during the course of the day, I believe, with the market tapping one of the moving averages around here. Okay, and it just shifted slightly, not much, like 20 pips or so. But my only reason for not taking this was this. Okay, this was the only reason why I didn't take that trade. Tap here, forth, and then when the market rose, I was expecting at least it to come up to here. Then I'd be willing to short the market. But before that, I mean, not playing around with it. Right? Just rather let it slide. Okay, NZD/USD, right? Very interesting looking market, right? We have a high at 73.72 and another high at 74.01. Okay, the lows are just below 69.16, 69.12 rather. Okay, now what I do like about this setup is the way that it's shifted away from those highs. Okay, if you look back, you can see that it just spiked above what was perceived or looked like a turning point in the market. I say that because I also had a short long term on the NZD/USD heading down as well. So if you're looking at the daily time frame, I got in somewhere around here, I believe. All right. When was it? Yeah, I think it was close towards the end of last month. Okay, which is not too far off. But the market just rose and then just came back, wasn't a bit of profit. and broke even, and then we just came in, took out my break even stop on this one. Right now you can see the type of aggressive candle that we use to penetrate the highs on this one. You can see the level just spike above it, clear out and flushing out all the stops. And I mean, with the weekly range is usually plus minus 100 and so pips. At the most, probably 130, 140, but to this week they've already done. The market has moved already 167 pips on this one. Right. Okay. All right. So USDJPY, I think we've already done that. USDCHF as well. We're looking at short opportunities. Now, US dollar CAD, yes. If you guys remember, we had this marked off during one of the webinars on Tuesday as a shorting opportunity. All right, so this one over here, simply based on the actual market structure, you can see this was a buying level. Okay, market came back down and this became a selling zone, right? Came back, tapped, sell zone, tapped to clear out all the stops, break-even stops included, and then market just fell off a cliff. Boom, downside, and gave this nice double tap. Nice double tap to form the low of the day. I fortunately had this on binary. I didn't take it on my forex platform, but market shifted then to the upside. And you can see it took a couple of multiple hits rather. Okay, at that high of the day, tap, and then the market looked to be heading downwards. Okay, now I do have a order right here, aside from the one that I got in somewhere around here, from I think it was from Tuesday. Okay, I'm still holding probably like 10 pips or so in profit. Oh, that's more than I thought. Okay, so probably looking at 28, 29 pips. So you can probably break even if you're already in. If not, I mean, it's already left the building. But I'm still looking at the USDCAD continuing the downward move. I mean, you can see there's still plenty of space to the downside on the USDCAD. I know a lot of people are buying it, and obviously that's going to burn. That's going to hurt real bad as well. But I mean, it's one of those things. I still see the market dropping down. There are fresh levels. For instance, 24.57. That's a nice, beautiful level. So there's no need to be buying the USDCAD at this point in time, right? And you have 26.65 as well, at least as a break below this level. But besides that, I don't see any market dropping here. Might get a bit of a pullback, but it should continue to the downside. Okay, but obviously we'll watch for the pattern. Okay, and the big one, GBP/USD. Not one of my favorite markets at the moment, but I'm still long and have been since I think it was January or something like that. When they broke this high, they gave us this pattern, broke the high. I've been long, still continuing with my long bias on the USD, on the GBP/USD rather. If you're looking at levels, let's say 34.42 and 30.44, those are good levels for me, right? Those are actually good levels for sort of like a pullback. Okay, you can see this was a previous buying zone before the market shifted to the upside. Okay, you see USDCAD. Okay, I still see USDCAD. Okay, let me just try and restart this whole thing. Okay, can you guys see now? Okay, because I think the only market that we needed to finish up on was the GU. I don't know what the issue is, guys. I think we might have limitations probably with this. So what I'll do with the GBP USD, I'll just post it like I did Aussie USD on Tuesday because I'm fresh out of ideas right now. All right. But I mean, in simple English, I'm still buying GBP USD, though. All right. Okay, guys, I'll post that in the WhatsApp group. And for any questions, you can ask me. Probably in the next hour, I'll be up on WhatsApp, and then you can just drop me your questions. You know, I eventually answer. All right. Okay. Cheers, guys.